Well, we want to have all the sporting facilities in Nottingham up to world-class standard. We obviously believe we're very fortunate to play at Trent Bridge, one of the oldest Test match cricket grounds in the world, and certainly a world-class venue. And I believe that Nottingham has got other venues for sport that can be raised to world-class standards as well.
I love the way it's been going in the last 10 years. I love the cosmopolitan feel that the tram brings to it and the modern buildings.
Whether it's kayaking, cycling, swimming or the triathlon, those facilities are there for people to be able to access easily, in an affordable way.
It's what Nottingham really needs. It needs to be put on the map.
People outside of the city recognising what an amazing place Nottingham is.
We'd be encouraging young people to get involved in business at a much earlier stage.
Having Olympic quality athletes in the city itself raises the standard. So if you've got skaters that are doing the business, then that will then rub on to home people with canoeists and rowing and so on and so forth. So I think the elite elements of sport is very well served in Nottingham. I think it's something, again, we can build on.
Ideally, Nottingham Forest win the European Cup again in a few years, hopefully. Fingers crossed we can get to the Premier League first. Also, Nottinghamshire cricket winning the 2020 and going on to the Champions League and winning that as well.
Nottingham has all the tools in place if it can just keep going and keep building momentum. It needs to be bold, big, ambitious, and it needs to really exploit all the huge amount of talent and ambition in the city.
It was only the other day I was saying that there's a movement almost happening here, and we could look back in 10 years and say, look what everybody's done.
I think Nottingham's a really exciting city. I think it's really vibrant, there's lots going on here. But also, one of the things for me is it's quite accessible to other parts of the UK and even because the airport, other parts of the world.
Building on the two great universities we've got here.
It'll just be really nice to see people working together a lot more and also being quite central. That makes it really, really good. It's quite easy to get to different places.
I'd like children to have lots of things to do when they finish school, and of an evening or of a weekend. There'd be plenty of activities and things that they can get involved in that would give them the opportunity to have an active and healthy lifestyle.
World class is a standard. That means it's the best it can possibly be, and it's as good as anywhere else in the world. And if you travel the world, you can see Nottingham stands up equally to any city.